Hey, welcome to Match of the Week once again. This time it is a St. Louis Schwilly. There are a lot of S's in today's game. The St. Louis Cardinals and the St. Louis Blue Jays. I forgot to put the coaches on the intro graphic this week, but it's Schwilly and the Cardinals and GSchlim and the St. Louis Blue Jays. And why don't we go ahead and get straight into it? I'm going to go ahead and load up this game. Well, before I load up this game, I want to remind you that this game is brought to you by our Backyard Sports Center Patreon. And if you go to our Backyard Sports Center Patreon website, you will see all of the fun things that we have available for you if you sign up for the Backyard Sports Center Patreon. So really quickly, let's go ahead and take a look at the Backyard Sports Center Patreon. You can join for free, or you can pay monthly, like $3 a month or $10 a month. And if you sign up for the $10 a month one, you can have a chance to earn a monthly prize. And this week's monthly prize is very cool and very interesting. I mean, I think it's very cool and interesting. I sure hope you guys think it's very cool and interesting, because this time around, it just could be something I opened up in the browser. Look at that. Look at that. It is a Backyard Sports Center water bottle. If that is not the nicest looking Backyard Sports Center water bottle that you have ever seen, look at it go. There's more than one picture of it. Can you believe it? So that is one of the many items we have given away. We've also given away little pennants. We've given away t-shirts, so on and so forth. Who knows what we'll give away next? So that is, again, here are the options you can choose for your Patreon membership, either $3 a month or $10 a month. You can also get early access to the Backyard Sports Center podcast that we have, that Nate and Wizard have for us. I'll go ahead and link that Patreon in the channel chat, just in case you guys are more interested. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into today's game, featuring, of course, those wonderful teams. Here are the St. Louis Blue Jays. We have Omar Stefano as your pitcher. Jeremy Burnett's out in left field. Pete Wheeler is in center field, as he absolutely should be, being probably the fastest player in the entire game. It's the entire franchise, even. Followed immediately by Matthew LaCruz in right field. Matthew LaCruz is the power-up user. Jorge Garcia goes to third. He's got a pretty good arm out there in third. That's why he's over there at third. Sean Green at second base. He's got a pretty good bat of his own. Melissa Waters also has a good bat, and so does Chipper Jones. Melissa's at first, and Chipper's at shorts. And the person with the best arm, Miss Mary Riley, is at catcher. She has a 100 arm and 81 hitting. And there's your team averages in case you wanted to know what they were. I'm going to scroll on down now so we can take a look at the opponent. The St. Louis Cardinals, who are in the American League Central. And these guys are the ones that have Mr. Clanky as their pitcher. So this is very exciting. In addition to this, Mr. Clanky, we also have left field Vladimir Guerrero, a very solid player out there in left. Holly Franklin, great defender out there in center. Arlene Perez in right. Andres Ibsen in third. Good position for him at third. The ever so powerful Rachel La Buena at second base. Ernie Steele, of course, Schwilly's home stadium, beating Steele Stadium. He is at first base, being the tallest one. Leah Wayne is at shortstop. Leah Wayne, of course, one of the better players in the entire league. And Ryan Vanderhoek, who's got a great arm, but is the 9th round draft pick, so he will be using the power-ups for the Cardinals. And with that being said, with all the lineups set up, we are ready to go. We are now live from, guess where? Sandy Flats. You heard me right. It is Sandy Flats. Let's go ahead and go there right now. There's Omar Stefano getting things started, and Vladimir Guerrero is at the plate. Has a very outside curveball to start things off. Ball one, we are underway. Stefano. That one's also foul. So no, it's not even also foul. It is just straight up foul. So we got a 1-1 count. That is low for a ball. 2-1. Omar Stefano's best pitch is a right hook. You're looking at a slow ball, which is a 79, a good pitch. But Vladimir Guerrero is going to slap that one where absolutely no one is. And everyone kind of huddles around it there behind second base. And Vladimir is easily able to just barely make it to first base in time. That'll bring up Holly Franklin. They're immediately going to go for a hit and run. Holly fouls it away. You're going to want to hit and run as much as you can at this stadium because Sandy Flats really slows you down. Slows the ball down, slows the players down. The entire thing is slowed down. A good defensive field, not a very fun offensive one. Holly Franklin is thrown out at first. Vladimir Guerrero is in scoring position with that fielder, with that sacrifice hit. Now we got Clanky. Good spot for Clanky. Line drive down the left field line. That one's going to bounce off the log. That is going to be a 2-run dinger. Mr. Clanky. A good way to start things for the St. Louis Cardinals. Here comes even more trouble with Leah Wayne. Omar's a little shaken up there. That's a well-hit ball, but Pete Wheeler's got the speed. 1 out. Pete Wheeler essential to that outfield to get balls like that, because if anyone slower was out there, that would probably be a home run, depending on how far that ball went and how slow the fielders are. Another, a diving catch by Jeremy Burnitz, and that will end things here at the top of the first inning. We've got Chipper Jones leading things off for the St. Louis Blue Jays. St. Louis Blues colors. That is a shot into left. Is that deep enough? Is that going to go in the puddle? It goes in the puddle. It is a 1-run ball game in the top of the first. Already 2 home runs in this very defensive ballpark. That is Chipper Jones's 4th home run this season. RBI number 15. All right, Pete Wheeler is going to come to the plate now. It will not surprise you in the slightest that Pete Wheeler is the team's best hitter with a .730 average. And although he has not hit a whole lot of balls over the fence, he's only hit 1 over the fence. He does have 2 doubles and 1 triple. That one's fouled behind everyone. Wheeler not too bad with the bat. Of course, most of his hits come from his speed, just like that one right there. Pete Wheeler, one of like 5 or so players that have the maximum speed for this game. Sean Green up now. He's got an 82 power, but only a 45 contact. His speed's a 6, so he can get on base if he absolutely can give it his best, but he can be thrown out if necessary. And this is Sandy Flats, so he has a good chance of getting thrown out. That's deep. Going back. And very, very back. And making the catch is Arlene Perez for out number 1. A 2-1 ball game in the favor of the Cardinals in this St. Louis Spectacular by the Sea. We got Melissa Waters, the first baseman for the Blue Jays. Pretty good bat. Pretty good bat. Kleinke will throw a very slow ball. Strike one. If you want to know what Kleinke's exact pitching stats are, well, he's good at everything. 95 heat, 95 slow ball, 95 both hooks. Arlene Perez with the running catch. Good catch by Arlene Perez. 2 outs. Not necessarily one of the arms today, as Sandy Flats is, of course, everyone's least favorite stadium, or at least most people's least favorite stadium. Casually and competitively. The whole purpose of this field is to slow you down. Burnett's down the left field line. Ooh, that's deep, and that is going to bounce over the log for a double, as it bounces immediately back into play, but Kleinke has already ruled a double. All the kids on Cardinals are like, what are you talking about? You're on our team, you should totally... It doesn't matter. Jorge Garcia scores Pete Wheeler on a 2-out single on the first pitch, and we have a tie ball game. Comes Matthew LaCruz. Matthew LaCruz has 4 home runs. That one's outside for ball 2. Matthew LaCruz is the power-up user, so it's possible that those home runs all came from power-ups, but it's also possible, it's not impossible that, he hits one normally. His swing and his hitting, his power and his contact are at 53. So maybe you can get one over that log over there. Throw to first. Of course, with that cannon of an arm, Ryan Scott. Should be no problem. Ends the first inning. Both teams score 2 runs. We got Omar Stefano on the mound. We got Ernie Steele outside his natural habitat. Normally used to his backyard, Steele Stadium. So he's got a little bit of a disadvantage here. Does not make him any less of a player, I would say. Still got fantastic coordination as he chops that ball foul down the other way. That same direction, but a diving stop by Sean Green. Great play by Sean Green at second base. 1 out. Andres Ibsen, who I think is a Kimming Ekman clone. So that means he's got a little bit of pop, not entirely a whole lot of pop. As Sean Green once again snatches a line drive. A little more casually this time, but still 2 away. I'll bring up Rachel LaBuena. Ooh, dear. The normally hard-hitting Rachel LaBuena uncharacteristically grounds one to first for out number 3. That is a 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals. And now the Blue Jays have a chance to get at bat. Mary Riley pops this one up. Who's going to catch it? No one. Who's going to get to first? Mary Riley with an infield single, as we have some technical difficulties, literally, as Kleinke struggles to get to the mound, but he does eventually. Elmar Stefano, however you pronounce it. Omar Stefano's one of those players that has pretty good power, but just terrible, terrible contact. Your Sally Dobbs type player. Fouled behind everyone. That's an 0-2 count. Stefano's got good stamina, which is why he is probably the pitcher. As he looks at a very fast inside pitch. Gets brushed back a little bit. Not necessarily shaken. Fouls away another pitch. That's one of the positives of having a player with only one contact. You can just... Ooh, ball two. Good eye by Omar Stefano. You can just hack away foul after foul after foul. It could be a really good at-bat. Then you can just slap one past the infield. Doesn't look like Omar's going to do that, though. That is strike number 3. We're coming back to Chipper. Back to the top of the lineup for these Blue Jays. That is a strike. A hard-to-hit strike, nonetheless. Clanky computes. Spits the ball out from that little weird vacuum tube. 1-1. Here is such pitch. That's another really hard-to-hit strike. Schwilly probably smart for not swinging at that one. Could have been a pop-up. Ooh, ball 2. Could have fooled you. Could have fooled you. The ever-so-patient Chipper Jones. Slaps one into left. Vladimir Guerrero is under it. Ooh, it's off his head. And he falls over. Will Mary Riley make it to second base? Yes, she will. And we got 2 on with 1 out. I'll bring up Pete Wheeler. Pete's got to hit this one into the outfield for any progress to be made here. It'll be low for strike 1. Not Pete's pitch. Fouled away. 1-2. He's got fantastic coordination. Not the brightest. And that's a line drive over to where Vladimir Guerrero is. This time he catches it 2 away. Mary Riley doesn't have to worry about running all the way to third, and she can just tag up to second. She's not the fastest. Now we got Sean Green. Ooh, good pitch by Clanky. That is strike 1. Sean Green used to be a BBOL staple back when they were using bad versions of Scum VM. Because left-handers would always have the advantage, and ooh, swing and a miss, strike 3. Clanky gets Green with that high inside slow ball. We are back to where the Cardinals are. Here's power-up user Ryan Vanderhoek for strike 1. That one's a fastball. That one's going to be hitting to right field. Easy grab by Sean Green. Throw to first. Out number 1. Sean Green is on it today for defense. We got Vlad up. Line drive. Right. And I mean right to Melissa Waters for out number 2. These Cardinals getting unlucky hits here. They're hitting him well. They're just not hitting him the right way. And that one's just not a good hit at all. Mary Riley. Absolute cannon. Right in time. Another 1-2-3 inning for the AI Blue Jays. But, meanwhile, we have a defense play to show. Let's see what it is. Omar, throw to second. Got him. Throw to first. The Blue Jays have a double play. Well, let's see what it is. Ooh, this is good. This is very good. They have the aluminum power. All right, Melissa Waters. Low, ball 1. Let's see what Matthew LaCruz does with the aluminum power bat if he gets a chance. This is very good news for the Blue Jays. That'll be low, ball 2. Ooh, a very good slow ball. Almost impossible to hit. That's a strike. That's a ball, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was a pixel lower, it would have been a strike. Waters has 5 home runs and 22 RBIs, the most on the Blue Jays. Strike 2, that's a full count. Currently sitting at a 540 average. He's going to have to swing at that. Yeah, strike 3. Unfortunate, but necessary inside pitch from Mr. Clanky, as AI Clanky has 3 strikeouts today. Here's Jeremy Burnett, who had the double earlier. He's going to stick to the line drive. Ooh. Clanky does have some power-up pitches. Nice outside pitch that's going to be fouled behind everyone. The count is still 0-2. Burnett only has the 1 home run. 8 RBIs, 9 runs scored. Still a pretty good average at 548. Clanky hurls it the opposite direction. That one's going a ways. It's gonna drop again. Will this be another double? Yes. This one goes into the pond. 2 RBI, not 2 RBIs, excuse me, but 2 ground rule doubles for Jeremy Burnett and the Blue Jays. Now we got Jorge Garcia here in the bottom of the 3rd. Jorge has got 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. A current 687 batting average. I don't think that's going to be enough for him to get on base. Ernie still can just waltz on over to first. Throws at the center. Throws at the catcher. Like the good IQ player Ernie is. But here comes Matthew La Cruz. Here comes a hittable pitch. It is a 2-run ball game. The Blue Jays have taken the lead. Matthew La Cruz, home run number 5. It didn't even go that far. It hit off of the laundromat over there. Schlim, you were the one who used that power up. Oh, Schlim's goofy. We got Mary Riley now at a single today. Riley has a home run of herself. The only player on the team that does not have a home run is Omar Stefano. Pop fly. Ernie Steele, Arlene Perez. Who's going to catch it? It's Ernie Steele, probably. And that'll be out number 3. But the Blue Jays take the lead 4-2. Oh, is this an AI thing? Oh, dear. Look at that. I think we got a Mary Riley 2-run shot. And now the Cardinals have lost both of the runs they have scored. The run differential is now 0. So now the score is Blue Jays 4, Cardinals 0. It is up to the Cardinals offense to shed some light onto this team and hopefully come back. Swing and a miss, strike 1. We should probably go ahead and take a look at what these guys look like on the standings list. The St. Louis Blue Jays are currently tied with Toast and the Colorado Rockies in the American League West with a 6-3 record. The Cardinals are in 2nd place of the American League Central at a 5-4 record behind last year's world champ Freak Show 55. That is a line drive and it's caught by Chipper Jones at shortstop. Great play by the defensive guy, Chipper Jones at shortstop. I'm going to look up how many Golden Gloves Chipper Jones had as a player. That way I can bring it up next time he makes a great defensive play. What does baseball reference say? There's a 1-1 count on Leah Wayne. Well, that's a good pitch to hit. It's going behind everyone, though. That's a sharply hit line drive. Oh, off of Chipper Jones' head, but to throw to first. In time for out number 2. Once again, a good play by the shortstop, Chipper Jones. By the it's not telling me how many Golden Gloves Chipper Jones had. I'm sure he had a lot. Good play by Omar Stefano for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Blue Jays are back up to bat. Maybe Wikipedia will tell me a little bit more as Omar Stefano swings and misses at strike 1. Did he never win the Golden Glove? Huh. It's not telling me Golden Glove on career highlights, so I don't think he got one. Ooh, Omar Stefano looks at a very sneaky slow ball. That is strike number 3, and Chipper's back up to bat. Well, he might not have won a Gold Glove, but I can tell you, he just hit a ground ball to Clanky. Ooh, it almost gets by Ernie, but he's able to get it at the last second to make the step on first for out number 2. Yeah, that is something you would think that Chipper would have as a Golden Glove. I mean, probably doesn't need a Golden Glove. He has 8 All-Star appearances, 2 Silver Sluggers, 1 batting champion, 1 MVP award. He also won the World Series in '95. And he was the first overall draft pick in 1990. Fun fact. Those 90s Braves, man, they were something else. Now we got Sean Green. He looks at ball 1. Not doing too hot today is Sean Green. He has a strikeout today. He looks at a very hard to hit strike, a very high and inside fastball. A little bit more hittable, but still, Schwilly decides to hold off on that one. Strike 2. Green has 15 RBIs, and coming into this game had a .654 batting average. Why is my game slowing down? Oh, okay, no, you probably paused the game here. That's fine. That's fine. You can see his mouse right there in the middle of the screen. Yeah, he's just messing around. That's good. I was very upset. Like, did my OBS crash? Oh no. It's okay though. We are good. Sean Green has what we call here in the business, or at least Mike Madness does, a Woolery count at 2-2. He grounds this one. I don't think Sean's going to be able to make it to first. Alas. 3 away. Now we have... Uh-oh. We have another play here? This might be a double play. And this will be a double play. Let's see what the Cardinals get. Oh my goodness. This aluminum power bats galore. Double aluminum power bat. This game has been blown wide open as Ernie Steele absolutely smokes one across the gap. And he makes it into first with a single. Now we got Andres Ibsen. You gotta go for the hit and run here. Absolutely gotta. And Andres Ibsen with Ibsen with a 70-plus power, but not the best contact. He's got to hit one past the infield. He is not that fast, especially on sand. Oh dear. Stefano, the throw to first. He's going to throw to first, get the easy out. Ernie Steele is at second. A successful, sort of successful hit and run there. I was fouled behind everyone. Rachel Labuena. Been doing pretty good for these Cardinals as she swings and misses at strike 2. 6 home runs, 15 RBIs, 10 runs scored. The 556 average entering today's game now currently stands at a 535. Fouls the ball back again. She does have a good bat with 98 power, but her contact is a 32, so it's a little bit questionable as she dribbles one over to Stefano, throws it over to Miss Waters, out number 2. Hey, it's only week 10. He's got 4 more games to get like 50 homers, which Rachel is definitely capable of doing. Ryan Vanderhoek now with that aluminum power bat. Is he gonna hit that one? Yes, he will. That is the exact same place that Matthew LaCruz's ball went. The Cardinals have 2 more runs back. That is Ryan Vanderhoek's first home run this year. So congratulations, Mr. Ryan Vanderhoek, as Vladdy Guerrero is back. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, buddy. It's part of the game. That's just my humble opinion, though. There are millions of people, not millions of people, there are hundreds of people who can voice their opinions on our Discord server. Check out the Backyard Sports Online Discord server. Just go to backyardsports.online and find a Discord server. You can voice your opinion on whether or not power-ups should be a thing in competitive play, like Schlim here just did. As ball 2 brings us to what we call in the business, or at least Mike Madness does, a Chuck Woolery count. Yeah, regardless, online league is about to play, so it's sort of relevant. Very well aware this is rBBL, don't worry. Ooh, Schlim does bring up a good idea. Make some of the weaker players better. Okay, that's an option. Or that's an idea, at least. What a catch by Chipper Jones! How does that man not have a golden glove? We go to the bottom of the 5th. Melissa Waters loops one over to Ernie Steele. Catch one away. Here comes Mr. Double himself, Jeremy Burnett. Fouls behind everyone. 0-1. Ooh, good pitch for strike 2. Clanky with 4 AI strikeouts hurls a fastball. Unfortunately, that is ball 1. Liner into left field, right where Vladimir is. They've got arms. Oh dear. Oh dear. Someone please go check on Leah. That's unfortunate. You got Jorge now. Clanky running on 72 pitches and has yet to be replaced. And why would he be replaced? Because he's literally a robot with 100 stamina. Sand in your ears for days, and sand in your car for months. Jorge Garcia successfully advances Jeremy Burnett to second base with 2 out. Uh-oh. Matthew LaCruz come back to save the day for the Blue Jays. That looks like it's hittable. It was hittable, but not as hittable as Matthew LaCruz wanted it to be. He's waiting for Clanky to just hurl one down the middle. He's waiting for the right moment. He's like, that'll do. That one's going into right. past the big puddle all the way over there by that big power cable over there. The score is now, with that home team multiplier, 7-2 in favor of the Blue Jays. Now we got Mary Riley. See if she can get some insurance runs. And finally, Clanky is like, computes. That is more than 5 runs. And here comes Leah Wayne for the relief. And Leah Wayne's a pretty gosh darn good pitcher. Look at that right hook she just threw. A 100 right hook and a 90 fastball and a 74 slow ball. I was just about to ask, like, why is she throwing the elevator pitch? That's not a really good pitch for her. Yeah, foul back. This is what we like to call a 3-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end it for the Blue Jays. Their runs cap at 7. So now is the Cardinals' time to make some moves. Clanky had that home run in the first inning, the 2-run blast. It got the Cardinals ahead early in this game. This is a must-win if the Cardinals want to keep up with Freak Show in their division. One's not too deep, but Burnitz is there for out number 1. Got Leah Wayne. Not batting like she absolutely should be. Inside. Good eye, ball 1. Inside again, ball 2. Wayne leads the team with 9 home runs and 24 RBIs. She also leads the team in batting average with, coming into this game with a 667, still has the lead in batting average with 628. Therefore, having the triple crown for these guys. Deep into left, gone! 3-7. Leah Wayne comes out of her slump and puts the Cardinals back in this one. Home run number 10 for Leah Wayne. Arlene Perez is up and Sean Green is going to save our good friend Omar from more humiliation. Arlene Perez is going to foul that one. 0-1. That puts Leah ahead of Chico Papas and puts her in second as a fly ball caught by the Cruz out there. 2 outs and the Cardinals down to their final outs. So Ernie Steele's got to make some noise. That home run put Leah Wayne in second in the American League for home runs behind Ken Griffey, who has 14. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ernie Steele, 1-1. Going up against Sean Green. That is low for ball 1. Sean Green has a very good left hook and a pretty good fastball. There's a slow ball. Doesn't seem to be working for Sean. 3-1, as Ernie Steele is now ahead in this count. Well, shucks. I guess they're still tied. Good for Chico Papas. I'm proud of him. We got a full count now with 2 out. Let's see what Sean Green does. He's looking for a hook. That's a pop-up. Who's gonna get it, but should have gotten a gold. No! He shouldn't have gotten a gold glove. I lied. I'm deeply offended that Chipper Jones would do that. I've got Andres Ibsen, who can hit one over the log in left field if he absolutely has to. And let me tell you, he absolutely has to. Instead, he hits a grasshopper, without any grass, of course, into the sand. Melissa Waters stepped on first, and that will do it Final score here in today's ball game, as there is the final out of the inning. Blue Jays 7, Cardinals 3. The Blue Jays advance to the top of their division in the American League West with a 7-3 record, getting ahead of Toast. All Toast has to do is win his game, and he'll come back with the tie. And the Cardinals go down to 5-5. All Question Monkey has to do is win. Oh, I think Question Monkey even played his game today. Question Monkey, did you win, or do we still have to wait for the other team? I'm very curious. It doesn't matter. This is still a very much win. There was a must-win situation for both teams, and it looks like the Blue Jays wanted to must-win more. Did win. Okay, so Schwilly is now tied with Question Monkey at second in the American League Central. Let's see what puts that in. See what that puts them in the American League wildcard. Yes, I would put them at tied for the American League wildcard with Anju plays or whatever. But yes, that was a really good game. I'd like to remind our viewers that this game is brought to you by our Backyard Sports Center Patreon, which, if you don't know anything about our Backyard Sports Center Patreon, I'm going to show you everything about our Backyard Sports Center Patreon right now. You can take a look at our memberships. You can get for $3 a month and give some good general support with our private community, or you can give us $10 a month and you can win some prizes and early access to fun stuff like the Backyard Sports Center podcast. And what's even cooler than that is that you can earn some of those monthly prizes that I just mentioned. And one of those monthly prizes, take a look at this bad boy. Look at that. Have you ever seen a water bottle? Yes, you probably have. But this is a Backyard Sports Center water bottle that we're giving away. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Here's another one on a different angle. Oh, look at that. Wouldn't you want to put some Sprite in there, sneak it into work? Wouldn't you want to put some Dr. Pepper into there, sneak it into work? Did I get the front-facing one? Sort of, kind of. Yes. But there is our monthly prize for this month. And that is one of the things you can win. We've given out t-shirts and pennants and stuff like that. But yes, that is what you get when you check out our Backyard Sports Center Patreon. But yes, that is what this game is brought to you in part by. But final score of this game, Blue Jays 7, Cardinals 3. Good game to both players. We will see you sometime later this week because the Backyard Online League has started Season 4 with 3 new tiers of play. Humongous League and Junior League, just like last season, and then Super Duper League as well, which is a 3rd tier kind of deal. We will hopefully get to showcase a game, at least one game from all 3 of those leagues. Hopefully get to showcase all of the Super Duper League, as there are only 8 players in that league. But you'll see some of the best of rBBL players who are giving the online league the try for the very first time. You'll see some BBOL veterans. Of course, Killer Bat and Schwilly are back. Season 1 champion Loba is back. Lil Waz, the champion of the Junior League, is in the Humongous League for the first time. It is going to be an absolute fun thing. We want to see who from the Junior League makes it to the Humongous League next year. Of course, we want to see how the Super Duper League fares as well. So you want to tune in for that. That will be from here on until around Marchish. Will be that time frame for Season 4. So make sure you stay tuned for possibly the first match of the week for BBOL Season 4. Maybe this upcoming Wednesday. We'll let you know. We'll let you guys know. But yes, until then, final score 7-3 Blue Jays. This is Alec saying drink some